These goji berries have been going quite a while. I was waiting for some of the smaller ones to catch up. Some obviously have gone massive and some are still small, so I was waiting for the little ones to catch up a bit more till they were ready to be handled. So the big ones have got massive roots on them. You can see where those roots go, so I'll have to be very careful with these, but I should have really potted them up earlier, but I tried to get as many of them as I could, so I let the smaller ones grow till they were big enough to handle. Potting them up is fairly easy. Okay, I'm going to get one of these big ones. It's got a good root system on it, so we put that in. Whoops. Dropping it. And always handle seedlings by the leaves. Don't grab them by the stem, because if you break the stem you've had it. If you lose a leaf, the plant can still recover. And I'm planting it to the same depth as it was in the pot. Give it a drink and that's it. Interesting results with this sage. Now I've put the same amount of seeds in each of these two modules, but this side must have been a little bit warmer as it caught the sun, so more germinated, and this side fewer seeds germinated, but you can see they're a lot bigger because obviously they've had more room, whereas this side it's been crowded. Even though there's a small seedling, just running my fingers through it I can smell the stage. Absolutely wonderful. So these need to be potted up, and basically it's the same as pricking out any other seedling. And this one unfortunately is got some stem damage there, so that's no good. But the others are all fine. These sage seedlings are getting quite leggy, so what I'm going to do is pot them up. I've half filled a pot with compost, and then all I'm going to do is, using this fork, gently get in under the roots, get as much of the roots as possible. When you're transplanting or pricking out, always pick up with the leaves, because if you break one of the leaves it's not the end of the world. If you break the stem, the plant's had it. It's got quite a long taproot on it. So I've made a little dimple and I put the root into that, and then add more compost around it. And you can see the two first leaves, and then these are the true leaves. So I'm going to go to just underneath the first leaves. Just being very gentle, just firm it in. Okay, it doesn't have to be expensive compost. Once the seedlings have reached this end, you can just use normal multi-purpose compost, and then just water it in to get rid of any air gaps. Let that settle, and there you go, there's your seedling, and it's now sitting further down in the pot, then it's not as leggy. Right, these thyme plants are about ready to be transplanted. As there's so many of them, I'm not going to transplant them into big pots. I'm going to transfer them into smaller modules like these, and then when they're a bit bigger, then I'll pot them up because I'm running out of space. Okay, so that's the first tray of seedlings done. I've got a lot more to go, so I'll be giving them away to a few plot holders. I don't need as many plants as this, definitely. It's far too many. And here are the other trees. I put a few in pots. These are the ones I'm going to be giving away to friends, so that's why they're in pots. And I did have some left over, and I've just put them in this module for the moment. I probably won't use them, but just in case something happens to the others, then I've got a few here as a backup. If everything goes well, then this lot will be composted. Something has been digging the sunflowers, and I think it's a mouse digging in and trying to get to seed. But I mean, by the time they're this size, I mean that's my hand, so they're good 25 centimeters tall, some of these, so there won't be much left of the seed, but it's done that to quite a few sunflowers. It's also had a go at this pepper. I looked at it and I thought, what's dug that? And I thought, it's, the root is exposed and there's a big hole. And because it's in this tote, how did it get in there? Look, it's pushed all the soil up and out. Bloody nuisance. There's nothing in the pepper that would make it want to come and dig it out. And it's stuck, just that one. So I don't know why it's digging. I had to threw out one of the sunflowers because it had dug in and damaged the roots and the stem, so there's one less sunflower, but I don't know why it's doing it. It hasn't done it to the brassicas, and these seem to be alright. So why it is going after the sunflowers, I don't know. And that odd pepper. No, I spoke too soon. Just noticed this, and it's just thrown all the soil out and dug a hole. So it must be something in the compost that it's after. It might be seeds or something in the compost, because these were potted up in our own compost, so it could have seeds and stuff in there that it's after. Bloody nuisance. That leaf was broken, but I don't know whether that was because it was digging or... It's thrown quite a bit of compost out. Should just add a bit more to it. He's had a little go at that one as well, but and that's not so much. Oh yeah, and that one. So I wonder whether it's because it's the compost that was out of the compost bin here, because the other stuff was from another compost and they haven't been touched. So there must be something in the compost, seeds or something. Just to document the brassicas, this is all Brussels sprouts red ball. That half is Brussels sprouts dark mar. This 2 modules is Brussels sprouts Brendan. This one in the shade is all purple sprouting broccoli. This one is kale, a couple of strawberries, and then kale red ball. So, and this is Cavallonero. And this one is cabbage Lodero and one singular summer cabbage primo. And this one is all cabbage picador, again another summer cabbage.